If I'm going to put you today into a K-pop environment, you don't know that language, you gotta have to learn it. If you don't know how to dance, and I put you together with a bunch of people who can dance, you're gonna learn it damn fast. Throughout this process, you need to remember who you are. You can't forget who you are.
Identity. Knowing who we are as Singaporeans is what local contestants in K-Pop Star Hunt Season 3 should keep in mind.
And even if you have to go to Korea to do some training, you are there to learn dance. You are there to learn how to sing well, how to perform well as yourself, not as a Korean, and if I may, as a Singaporean, if you are a Singaporean. Yeah.
As the judge for the local leg of the competition, Derrick again spoke on identity and how it was lacking in K-pop music, something which Mandpop artists have always been fusing into their music.
I told you about Wang Hoh just now, and he wrote a lot of songs. He tried to input some of the Chinese sound into his music. He tried to fuse Western sound with Eastern sounds, stuff like that. But for Korean pop, I think they are really good at doing things that are current, it's like the Korean version of the US pop, the Western pop. So even though they love their country a lot, I know that, I've been there, they have a lot of respect for their own products. But when you look at stuff that Khalil Fong do, Wang Hoh do, you see a lot of identity in their music. Yeah, Jay Chou, it's all the, but when you look at K-pop, I see that in their dramas, but I hardly see them in their music. Yeah, but that doesn't mean bad music.
Sure.
It's just, yeah, different.
Just let it flow and let it flow. I'll make it last forever.
Derrick, who is the first Singaporean artist to have a #1 ranking on the Singapore iTunes Store, has also released 2 Mandpop albums. He quickly weighed in on what his industry could learn from the South Koreans.
Let's say Mandpop, it had become, things have gotten worse throughout the world in terms of the music industry due to piracy. Budgets has shrunk, but when budget shrinks, you need to do something about it, and not say that it's shrunk, so we can't do this anymore and stuff like that. No, that's the kind of mentality that Koreans doesn't have. They would think that, no, I need to do something about this. The government came to help, and the management company actually did a lot of things to make sure that their artists, the standard of their artists, do not go down, even though the industry is shrinking. And I think that that's something that you really have to respect.
No stranger to singing competitions himself, his advice for auditionees is to focus on what they do best.
Sometimes when you do things too much, it kind of spoils the whole thing. Unless, of course, you can handle this and you don't go up there and unsure. You got to be really sure. Because back then when I was a contestant, back in the days, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I was just lucky. I mean, you can be the lucky one, on that day, but not everybody is that lucky all the time. So I was a lucky one. Yeah, but you need to be prepared and don't overdo things, I guess. I think that's my best advice, yeah.
Good cop or bad cop? Up next, Derrick reveals what kind of judge he would be. Also, he talks about his foray into English pop with his latest single, Forever.
I'll give you my love, an eternal love, from me to you. If you return,